Good morning, everyone. Hello and welcome. It's Marcy Denning here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Ontario, Canada. And I want to welcome you to my Monday morning live. Please say hello when you join me. Let me know where you're coming from. I'm just trying to bring you up on my iPad here. Even if you are watching the replay, still say hello. I love to interact with you. If you're watching on YouTube, you are definitely watching the replay. Still, I would love it if you would leave me a comment, give me some thumbs up, and if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel. Okay, so I'm just seeing here. All right, I've got you on my iPad. Now, tomorrow is February 1st. Can you believe it? I certainly cannot. I don't know where January has gone. It's just crazy to me that we are the end of the month. So I haven't shared this yet. I have some product to share with you that is available as of tomorrow. As a demonstrator, we can pre-order this. All products we can pre-order before they go live to customers. And the altogether bundle of collection of products is one of those things that we were able to pre-order this month. It goes live tomorrow to all customers. And you can add this in your starter kit. The starter kit is always the best deal going, but during Celebration, the starter kit is even better because you get to choose an additional 2 stamp sets on top of your fabulous choose $165 worth of products, pay $135. There's never any shipping. In Ontario and a few other provinces, there is no tax. So all together, this is limited. While supplies last. It goes from February 1st to May 2nd, and they have the entire collection that you can purchase with one code for $143.50. So it is a stamp set, dies, brand new neutrals, natural tones I should say, Stampin' blends, and then designer series paper, the 6x6. So here we have, this is the stamp set and the dies. So I just literally, I've been so busy. This arrived a couple weeks ago, I believe. And I've just been too busy to do anything with it. So these dies here, fussy die cut out these here, plus we have a heart for this one here, and then we have the large You Matter and Here For You as well. So let me just get this out of the way, toss this over here. This is a red rubber cling. And then the blends. So the only thing that's going to be carrying over in the new annual catalog that comes out in, is it May, is the blends. The designer series paper, the stamp set, and the dies are not carrying over. And these blends are not called a color. They come 2 in a pack, and right now until the catalog goes live, you can only get these as a bundle. Once the catalog goes live, you can just purchase them the 2-pack at once. So, sorry, I don't think I've had enough coffee yet this morning. My brain is just not quite firing on all cylinders. All right, so they are numbered. So this is SU 500, this is SU 600. So let's see if I have just a, all right. So this is for skin tones and things like that, because we really didn't have a whole lot in that. So this is SU 500. Okay. And then this is 600. So you can see, so not only skin tones, but your, if you like to color those furry critters like the otters, all kinds of different critters that we have in the catalogs. So let's see what these two are like. See, I haven't even done this yet, you guys. So this is 800 and 700. So 700, a much peachier tone, and 800, right? Yes, 800. I really like that one. That looks kind of like my skin tone. So that gives you the idea. All right, let's get these loud crinklies out of the way. All right. Good morning, Leslie. Good morning, Cindy. Thanks for joining me so quickly. I'm just going to pull this out. So this is all black and white. So we've got your hand pattern. So 4 of each. And then that's the opposite side. So that's A and B. I love a good black and white pattern paper because you can color it or do whatever you like. You can have it as is. Now this one is freaking my eyes out. Oh, I like this. A nice leaf. Yeah, you can leave it or you can color it. You can color it with your blends. You can color it with your ink pads and a blending brush, your watercolor pencils. Cute little hearts. What are you guys thinking of this paper? I'm liking it. We could only order 1 pack, 1 of each, so that there was enough for you guys once it goes live. Now that I've opened it, I'll be able to start playing with it this week. All right, look at that. I really like these patterns. Okay, so that is the all together. This is on my blog today. My blog post will go later, a little about half an hour after I'm done here with you guys. I have to download the video and upload it to YouTube and then insert it into my blog post. So you'll be able to click on the number code, and it'll bring up this flyer for you to have a look at. So the blends are going to be $12.25 for the 2-pack, or you can purchase all 10 of them for $61.25. All right, so this morning we are creating with the Sweet Conversations stamp set. Now this is available as a bundle, but I'm not using the dies today. I am just using the Sweet Conversations stamp set. And this is the lovely Valentine's Day card I have created. And then I've stamped just the 3 hearts on the inside. I did a rainbow of hearts. All right, so the colors are polished pink, Daffodil Delight, Coastal Cabana, Gorgeous Grape, Granny Apple Green, and Pumpkin Pie. And I created a mask for my hearts so that they could overlap and across the card front. All right, so my lighting is not very good this morning. My goodness. Let me just see if I can't fix that. It's a bright sunny day out there, so I'm not sure why we are not very bright. I do apologize. Hello, Melissa. Hello, Anne. Yeah, so to create this, I love this stamp. This was my first play with this, and I was like, ooh, I really like the way they have designed this stamp where we have the little bit lighter. And of course, to create my mask, as you can see, I used my Post-it tape that I got off of Amazon. So this is what it looks like. It's removable labeling tape. It is 2 inches by wide, and then it's 36 yards. That's a lot of tape. So I just cut off the piece that would be big enough for this heart. And then I also, one of the smaller hearts as I was playing. And then the paper pumpkin kit heart. I was having a lot of fun yesterday stamping hearts. So, yes. All right. Move that to the side. And my sentiment is stamped and heat embossed in the gold. Alrighty, so let's get our pink, polished pink, my favorite pink at the moment. And I'm going to do the inside at the same time as well. So let's ink this up. Stamp it off just to make sure. I'm going to have to re-ink. I've been using my polished pink an awful lot. All right, so I'm going to start over on the left-hand side and up just a bit. And I'm kind of having my hearts go this way and that way, like they're dancing type of thing. You know what I mean? Okay, so we're going to set that aside for the moment because that one is done. And then you'll notice the inside here, I have the middle one is the one that I have stamped solid and then masked the other two on the side. So, but you could do it any which way you'd like. So we're going to put that about here. And then we're going to bring in our mask. And when you're creating a mask, you want to create it so that you've got a little bit of the stamped image. You want to cut it a little smaller so that you don't get that big wide halo look. See what I mean? There's not that white around it. So let's just put that back down. And there we have cute. And it takes just a moment, and it doesn't have to be, you know, perfectly cut out. It just takes a moment to fussy cut that out. Now, the problem being you're going to have to clean it after every single time you've stamped, but that's not that big of a deal. Only takes a moment. All right, and then let's do this in rainbow order. So put my ink pads all out. There. So next is the orange pumpkin pie. And my comments keep disappearing. You're using this set right now, Cindy. yeah, I love this set. Thank you. I just thought, you know what, let's do something a little different. So instead of just the hearts, so I got playing and came up with this. Oh, and there's a hair. All right. So then we're going to have this one come down slightly, overlapping slightly. Lift. And then place this. Now you just also have to be careful because you're going to have a little bit of the ink is going to be still wet on that slightly. So just be careful that you're not making a big mess on your card front there with the ink. So next up is Daffodil Delight. So this is a clean and simple card. At least I'm calling it a clean and simple card because I think it is. There's not too awful much happening with it. Oh, see, I didn't have it laid down quite, so I've got a bit of that halo there, but that's all right. My recipient isn't going to say, hey, look at that, you didn't stamp it that well. At least I hope they wouldn't say that. All right, they won't even notice. We are always our worst critics. It is handmade with love, right? Trying to get that just so. All righty. So now we've got our Granny Apple Green. And then I will keep this mask in with my stamp in the stamp set case so that I always have it. So I'm just wiping my stamp with the microfiber cloth and then with the chamois. All right. You can also take, if you take and look at that, you can see the smudging. So that's why I say be careful when you're putting it on, that you're not getting all kinds of ink all over your fingers. And I'm needing to re-ink a few of these, so. All right, so then let's bring this one. Oh, I've kind of running out of room here with my I may have not overlapped quite as much as I could have, but it is still so much fun. And our last color here. I just want to do this so that I don't get, all right. Our last color here is Gorgeous Grape. There we go. And I love using these bright colors this time of year when it's so dull and dreary out. Although today the sun is really shining and it is a bright and clear day. But still, it makes you think of warmer weather to come when you have these bright, fun colors. All right, so there we have, I'll put that up there. There we have our hearts that are dancing across the front of the card. Super cute, very easy. So next we are going to stamp our Happy Valentine's Day, and I'm using gold embossing powder. Now we don't sell this anymore. I've heard you can find them on Amazon, but if you have one from before, whoops, then it is a fabulous tool to use to take that static from your fingers that you would transfer onto the paper. And then I just have a little clip, a binder clip on there, so it's easy to pick up and hold. All right, my Versamark. I always like to kind of rub it first to make sure that I'm getting a, hopefully getting a good inked image. And I'm going to be trimming this down. So we're just going to, I always hold my breath with sentiments that are straight in the hopes that I have gotten it straight. I don't know if that does anything or not, but all right. So grab my reverse tweezers, my gold embossing powder. Now we no longer sell just the gold, silver. It's combined either in the neutrals or the metallics. And I like to tap it so that it really helps that embossing powder sink down into that Versamark. Then we're going to take a paintbrush and just brush off any other little flecks that might be hanging on there, and brushing it back into the bin. All right, that looks good to me. Close this up because you don't want that to go blowing all over the place now, do you? Okay. Excuse the noise, and the best way to not burn your embossing powder is to preheat, and it takes less time then too. Preheat, get your heat emboss tool to the heat gun to warm up. So just give it a second so that it has time. And then watch the magic happen. And there we have it. All right, so lovely embossed sentiment. All right, now I find that this is a little wide. Now we don't sell this. I really wish Stampin' Up! Would come out with one of these for us. This was a joining incentive a few years ago. So I am going to just line it up, and I'm just eyeballing it. It does not have to be perfect. I'm just eyeballing it, and I took the guard off mine because I like to do this with it. I've got more control. I just be very careful when I'm trimming. There we go. Does that look? That looks okay. And then I'm just going to angle cut. Okay. So this side has to be wider. we go. So there, oh, this one here is a little too pointy. So let's just take that down just slightly, get rid of some of that. There. That looks more even, sorta, kinda. It's Monday, what can I say? Sorta, kinda is it's the word of the day. All right, so my base is thick basic white. It's my base of choice, as it has more stability. All right, bring in my silicone craft sheet, because in case I drop or anything like that, I don't want to have glue all over my desktop. All right, so I'm going to just tuck that inside. Now, when you're doing white on white, I find that if you pop that layer up off your card front, it really does add that little bit more to the whole visual appearance of it. I think it looks great. Alrighty. And my comments have disappeared again. All right. Hello, Lynn and Marlon. Thanks for joining. And 1 and 2. All right. Get on my tippy toes so that I can see. There we go. I just love that bright and cheeriness of that, the colors across that front. Now I'm going to use my mini or my baby dimensionals, because this is a narrower. You could cut down your big ones if that's all you've got. However, I have the baby dimensionals, so I'm going to use them. Alrighty. So then we're just going to have this up. Just, let's move this out of the way. Line this up so it's nice and straight. And then this is going to go right about there. And before I press, I'm going to lift it up so that I've got a better view. So I'm not looking across. There. All right. And to finish it off, I've just got to add some bling, you guys. You know that. You know I got to add some bling. Bling makes everything better. And these iridescent rhinestones, depending on the color of cardstock or designer series paper that you've put them on, they take on that color. They're just so cool. And there. And that is my clean and simple Valentine's Day card. Easy peasy. So you could make a mask. If you don't have Post-it tape, you can use a Post-it note to make a mask. It's really quite easy to do. You just stamp your image, give it time to dry, then fussy cut it out depending on the shape or whatever, and then just like I showed you, lay it down across every time you're going to stamp your next image. It really looks gorgeous with flowers as well. All right, I have to share that deadline is coming up for my Nuts and Bolts class. That deadline is tomorrow. So you're going to make 6 cards. You're going to make 2 each of the 3 different designs. It's $37 if you are local to me and you're going to pick it up. Add $15 for me to mail it to you. If you have this stamp set and you'd like to substitute out another stamp set, it just has to be equal value. Just let me know when you register. Again, the deadline is tomorrow, February 1st, to sign up for this class. All right, so I'm just going to scroll back and see if there's any questions or anything that I have missed. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Marianne. Hello, Marina. You just got to the end of the video before you are off to work. Well, have a fabulous day at work, Marina. I hope that it goes quickly for you. All right. So again, there is my sweet Valentine's Day card. The blog post will be up in about half an hour. If you're watching on YouTube, the blog post is already up. It will be linked in the description box. And that is all I have for you today. I hope you have a fabulous Monday. I hope I have inspired you and kickstarted your creativity for the week. And I will see you on Wednesday on my YouTube channel. Stay safe, have a great day, and I will see you all very soon. Bye for now.